Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are back on the claim. It is bright and early, but we spent a long time last night throwing dirt. We got some pay dirt over in this area, and then it kind of turned into some regular dirt. So we decided to start cutting away at this hillside and just stockpiling this dirt itself, because we'll have to see if we can run that. Just because I think there's probably still a little bit of gold left in that stuff. But let's get into the 321 because we are renting this sucker, and I tell you that at $2,000 a day is something that is crazy expensive. Let's get this set up. It was a late night last night. It was about midnight when I stopped throwing dirt. Oh, would you look at that? I got somebody that's calling me. Hello.
Hey, Cash, it's Zoom.
Zoom, how's it going?
Oh, you know, just living the dream. I followed that river all the way down, and I came up to a fork, and I met some railroad tracks here. I think I was supposed. Am I going the right direction?
I'm not sure. Have you gone over a set of railroad tracks yet? There should be two sets.
Staring at a set. Staring at a single set right now.
Okay, so go over the railroad tracks, and you'll follow down the road, and you'll come up to next to another railroad track, and then you'll want to kind of take a slight right. It's not going to be a sharp right. It's going to be more of like a slight right to your, and then you just follow the road down the claim along the river, and I will be in the cat backhoe slinging some dirt.
Sounds good. All right, well, I just passed those railroad tracks. I'll see you in a few.
All right, sounds good, bud. Well, hello there.
Howdy.
Welcome to the claim. I have set up a tent. I'm not sure. It looks like you brought, well, that's a nice little souped up service truck you got there.
Yeah. Well, I figure we're out here at gold mine. We're going to have to fix some stuff up. I know you have a track record of breaking things and hitting things, so.
Wait, what? Track record of breaking things? Excuse me, but I have gotten a couple things fixed around here.
Did you break them?
No, I found them broken. Wasn't my fault.
Oh. Well.
I've been able to, I put my tent up here. It doesn't look like you came with anything other than
I got a tent
truck?
in the back of my truck.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a tent back there, so we'll have to pitch it up over here.
Yeah, I guess we can put them together. That way it's not as scary in the middle of the night when you start hearing things ruffle around in the bushes.
Yeah. I mean, if we don't get mine up, I could just snuggle up in yours and we'll be fine.
Yeah, it might be a little bit warmer. You never know. Well, let me give you a quick little tour of what's going on. So this building right here came with the claim, and this is the gold room is what this is. So we got the trommel down below. That was actually with the claim itself. We do have some fuel. There's not a whole lot in here. There's about 1,200 liters of fuel on there, but it's not very cheap to get fuel around out this place.
Oh, I can imagine. This was out in the middle of nowhere. I had to take a train to get up here.
Dang. Well, we got ourselves a little stockpile of dirt. We were slinging some of this leftover pile that we had here that came on the claim, and we started working, and I thought to myself, you know what? We better start at least running some of this dirt, because why would we put a pile of dirt here and just not do anything with it? So we got a fairly good-sized pile of pay dirt right in here. Now, this old bad girl.
What is this dinosaur?
855D. We found that thing across the river over in the bushes, sitting alongside an old dump truck. And we got rid of that thing because the mechanic says we just can't get that thing functional the way it needs to be safe. So he got this thing up and running. But it is a little tracked front scoop loader that we're going to be using to throw it into the trommel right in front of us.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, wow, look at this thing. This is a nice piece of equipment.
Yeah, this is what came with the claim.
You bought this?
No, it's crazy. This is what came with the claim itself, which I don't really, yeah, exactly. The thing is pretty new, it looks like.
This thing's like state of the art.
Well, I mean.
2020 model.
2020? Well, I mean, it works for us. We got 2 buckets of concentrate here as well that we got processed through there. So all we really got to do is start loading a bunch of this material and start dumping it in there. And I'm going to start slinging some dirt, because at $2,000 a day, what we're renting that 321, we got to try to move a lot of dirt. So there's a lot here as well that needs to be processed. So we'll just kind of start scooping, see what we can make.
All right. Where do you want me to get into? I'll jump into it. Just tell me where you want.
Well, you can hop into this thing, and you can start filling this up, and then eventually I will come and turn that baby on. But you're more than welcome to start scooping all that pay dirt right into the trommel, and we'll start making some gold. All right, let's go check on Zoomer, how he's doing. We've been seeing him slinging some stuff over here, but it does not look like he's made a big dent in the Stockpile. What's going on, bud?
Howdy.
It's taking so long.
This is a slow machine. I keep getting it stuck in the mud.
Slow machine?
I just turned the plant on too because it hasn't been on yet. I hope I didn't overfill it.
Okay, well, we'll check it out. No, it looks good. Looks like it's running good. We'll have to keep an eye on the diesel fuel and make sure that we don't run out of fuel. Otherwise, that thing stops running. Good thing I got some more fuel on my truck.
Can you even get your truck back here?
Yeah, we'll get it back there somehow, some way. I mean, we'll have to, right?
Should I start digging at that other side so you'll be able to get it through easier?
No, I think we'll be fine. Let's just keep going the way we're going. We'll be able to get this truck through there. No big deal.
All right.
You are not really making a big dent in the pile.
No, this thing's a real small bucket. Maybe we should get a bigger loader, you know?
Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to even afford a big loader.
When I was driving through the town on my way down here, I seen they had one over at that fancy dealership place on the way here.
Speaking of that dealership, I still got to pay them for the mechanic bill and the lease on the cat.
You should probably go pay your bills there, bud, before they come and reclaim our stuff.
Maybe I should go make a little trip into town and maybe try to, settle up my deeds. All right, well, I think you can keep kind of working away there. I'm going to make a quick buzz trip into town, go talk to the dealership, settle my debt, see what we can come up with.
Sounds good, over.
I'm kind of nervous on what this bill is going to cost us for the mechanics to come out and work on some stuff and the final rental fee for the 321. Man, we got some nice looking stuff over here. Some loaders. A loader would be fantastic. God, look, nice looking dozers in there. Not quite sure if we need a dozer right now, but man, a loader of some sort would be phenomenal. Oh, ooh, would you look at that? This right here would speed up our production pretty fast. That thing would be huge for the mine. We're gonna have to ask about that. We're gonna have to see what they think. Maybe we could work out some deal. I know we only got 34,000, but we might have to go see what the damage is going to be done for the rental and the fixing of our equipment. So let's get inside. All right. Well, with the mechanic fees and the rental for the day, we came out of there negative $14,700. That came out to be $10,500 for the repairs. Oh my goodness. And $2,000 for that day to rent that cat. Well, I need to make a phone call to the bank and see if we can get some money, because I kind of may have I told the dealership a little deal, and I really hope that the bank will decide to give me the loan. So let's get on the phone, talk to the bank. I'm really hoping I'm gonna have to do some sweet talking. Well, the bank decided they're going to give us a $65,000 loan, and we're going to come back to the claim with this Volvo L120H. Now, this thing should hopefully move that material a lot quicker, but I'm kind of scared because we only got 1 year to pay that off, which I'm thinking we can do. But so we did talk to the shop up here, and they're going to haul it out for us. So they're going to get some stuff gone through, looked at, and it's going to show up at our claim here after they're done with that. So we're going to head back. We're going to tell Zoomer the good news. Hey, Zoom. Wait, where did this truck go? Zoom. I hope everything's okay. Zoom. His truck is gone. All right. I'm not quite sure where Zoom is going. Well, Zoom's not answering his phone call. His truck is gone. I'm not quite sure where he went to, but needless to say, I hope that he's okay. But we need to get this material ran through this wash plant. Hopefully the Volvo comes very shortly, and then he'll be kind of surprised that that's what we got. There's still quite a bit of material here. We got some rain coming in, it looks like. Also, we're kind of fighting the weather. It is September, so that means cold setting in really quick. Let's get this thing fired up. I believe it got shut off. Did get shut off, so let's activate that thing and start making some concentrate. I really hate to see that excavator sitting there idle, but I think we got to move this dirt. Kind of wondering, would that backhoe be a little bit quicker? I think the problem is we'd have to push it closer, but we don't have anything to push it, so here we are loading. Boy, I've done all of this digging, all this piling, and Zoom is nowhere to be found. I wonder if he's going to even come back anytime soon. It'd be nice, because it'd be kind of nice to get some of this Paydirt through the wash plant because we got a lot of money to make up because of the things that I decided to purchase. I guess we'll have to just kind of keep doing this, working this ourselves, I guess. Oh, well, would you look at that? About time you showed back up to work, bud.
Howdy. Sorry, I had to go in town and get a beer and some wings. I got bored out here without you.
You got bored? We got a lot of pay dirt to push through that wash plant, and it's starting to rain out. Where the heck have you been? Let me beer and wings can wait.
I was hungry.
Goodness gracious. Eat some fish out of the river. Oh, gosh. All right. Well, did you see the big pile of dirt behind you?
That big pile back there, too?
Yep, back behind you. Yeah,
Okay.
I've been busy. Like I told you, I have been busy while you were gone. Also, I may have purchased some stuff while you're gone when I went into town the first time. You know the old saying where you got to spend money to make money?
Yeah, I don't really think it's a good saying, but okay.
Okay, well, we spent money we didn't have to hopefully be able to make money.
Well, that even sounds worse. Why didn't we have the money?
Well, you see, because we're broke, but I sweet talked the bank into giving us a loan, a $65,000 loan.
Okay, what'd you spend that money on? I'm hoping a camper because I don't want to pitch it. I don't want to sleep in that tent with you, like I said.
Not a camper. It wasn't a camper. Nope. But we also did. We did pay our bill. The bill came up to just fix that thing that you're driving and the other stuff for the mechanic to come. Cost us $12,500. And also I spent the $2,000 to rent this thing out for another day.
Well, that's good. This thing keeps stalling, though, so...
Well, that's not good. Well...
Hey, I'm having an issue with dumping right now.
Okay, let me hop out and we'll take a look and see what's going on. What are you trying to dump there, bud? Uh-oh. It looks like it's not dumping. Let me check this. Oh, what? Did you scoop that up from the dirt back there?
You said we got to move it.
Oh, boy. Well, this particular wash plant doesn't take just regular dirt.
Oh, that'd be why it wasn't working.
Yeah. Well, the other thing I looked at here, too, is we only take pay dirt in this trommel, and we are out of diesel fuel.
Uh-oh.
That's not good. So we need diesel fuel. Let me go grab my truck. Hopefully we got fuel in that bad boy. Where'd my truck go? There it is. So the thing that we decided to spend $65,000 on is hopefully going to be delivered later this afternoon.
Is it something that we could drive with our trucks? I'll go pick it up right now.
It is not something we can go drive with our trucks. It's a little bit bigger than that. The dealership should be delivering it sometime here yet this afternoon. They had to finish going through and making sure that it was all operational.
Oh, the PDI. Okay. Pre-delivery inspection.
Yeah. They needed to go through, just make sure everything was fine-tuned. They were going to call me. They were going to call me when it was when they're on their way out to get delivered.
Sound good.
I'm going to turn this trommel back on. Actually, it's still on. Perfect. We were making some concentrate. Well, I better start slinging some more of this dirt that's over here. Otherwise, we're going to run out of pay dirt. And that's what's keeping this place up afloat.
Looks like we got a lot of buckets here to be processing, no?
Yeah, we got a lot of process. I'm really hoping that this stuff will, be able to pay that loan back. Mining's not cheap, if you haven't noticed.
We should probably get those buckets to the gold room ASAP,
We most certainly could. I think that pile right there is good enough. I'm going to, like Zoomer said, we better get some of this gold loaded up onto the truck and get that processed. Let me back this baby up just a tad. All right, well, let's get one bucket. Boy, we got quite a few buckets here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buckets. Wow. All right, well, let's load that sucker up, I guess, and take it up to the gold room. Hello. Good thing that the dealership just called me because that thing that I ordered, thing that I got coming should be here any moment.
I hope whatever you got me has a cab, or whatever you got for me to use has a cab, because I am tired of getting wet. My hat is ruined.
Well, like I said, they said they'll be here any moment. So we're going to, I told them I had to finish out getting this wash plant, getting my gold through my gold room, and I will be here waiting for them. So Well, we just spent $65,000 on this thing. I sure hope that this is something that Zoom's going to like. I think he'll like it, but he doesn't know that we got it yet. So let's get up to him. Looks like he's driving away from us, and we're going to get down in there and maybe get our first scoop, and then I'll honk the horn at him. Come on, get on in there. I don't think he's not even paying attention to us.
What the hell are these lights behind me? What is that thing?
Hey,
Whoa.
hey, look what we got.
Howdy.
Look what we got.
What is this
Heck
thing?
yeah.
Oh.
Well, I worked a deal out with the dealership, and your head doesn't have to get wet anymore. It's got a cab.
Heck yeah.
It's got a cab.
Well, hold on, this thing's kind of stuck right now. Oh, there she goes.
Well, that thing's antique. It's it's done its job. This is going to be more efficient for us to move a lot more dirt. Let's just put it that way.
It looks like it's just pretty.
And your head doesn't have to get wet. Man, look at that thing. How do you like your brand new toy, man? That thing is
How much does this thing cost?
Well, it's got don't let the paint job fool you. It's got 165 hours on it, but we got it for a fairly good price, $65,000. Yeah. Don't ask how we had to get the money, but we got the money from the bank, okay? So we got a lot of material to be moving because we need to make some money because, for one, we're against time. I had to take a loan out for this thing, and it's going to cost us $5,000 a month to purchase that thing. Yeah. So we got a lot of stuff to move. We got a lot of material to be moving. So, in other words, get moving.
You got it. I'll start selling, or I'll start moving dirt.
We got this pile here. Now, I need to go turn on that gold room and make some money and start paying for the stuff that, all the stuff that we don't have money for. We're just going to let that thing rock and roll. Boy, that thing's got some really bright lights, man.
Yeah, she's bright.
All right.
What's this cat squealing whenever I back up?
Backup horn. It's gonna be lovely. He's gonna be moving a bunch of pay dirt, and we still have this mound of dirt that we need to get moved to him. So let's start moving. Yeah, I don't know how much with this rain. I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to process some of this material.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's running too well through the plant. It's all soapy.
Well, the good thing is I should be able to keep slinging some of this pay dirt. I'm going to go check to see what the gold room is like. Oh boy. Looks like we got some gold over here, boy. Look at that. 7 gold jars. Heck yeah.
Right, so what does that equal?
Well, by the looks of it, looks like we need to take this stuff into the farmer's market. All right, we got to load this sucker up.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
You got to get your hair wet one more time, bud.
All right, this one's going to go in my pocket.
All right, get in. Let's go. Get in. Let's go. There we go. Yukon Market. Here it is.
Yeah, this looks like it.
Let's get this stuff sold. All right, we're going to unstrap that. And it just goes right where you're standing, bud. Turn around. 360 right here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
$7,387 per container. Heck yeah. Oh, it looks like we got one more. 2 more. We got 2 more. Oh my goodness. All right. We're at a grand total of $71,148. Get on in, Richard. Let's go.
You won't let me in?
Get in.
It won't let me in?
Your hair's getting wet.
My hat's getting wet. I don't have hair. Why do you keep saying this?
And we're going to have to leave you. All right, get in. All right, you're driving. You're driving.
Where am I going?
We're going back to the claim, Dingling.
I thought you said we were going to go to the store after.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, sorry, I'm the Dingling. Go straight. Go straight.
Right, I don't know anything around here. It's my first time up here besides the train.
Well, you're going to learn this real quick there, sir. Whoa, where'd you get your driving? Did you get your license out of a Cracker Jack box or what?
Yeah. That's where I got my CDL from, too.
Oh, gosh, you have a CDL?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. All right, take a right. Take a right.
Oh,
There's the dealership. Not in the water. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, hey, as I was telling you, see that baby right up there, that T600 right to your right?
Oh, hold on. Whoa. That's a pretty piece of equipment right there.
But this baby right here, this is what I want to get up to the claim at some point.
How much is this going to cost us?
You know, I haven't even asked the dealership what it's going to cost. I think we'll have to worry about that later. I think right now all we got is $71,000. We still got a $65,000 loan to pay off. So we got a couple options. And those options might not be very good. But I wouldn't mind trying to get ourselves a little bit bigger fuel tank. I wouldn't mind paying down a little bit of that loan. And that's all I got. I think that's where we need to start and kind of regroup from there. Maybe we'll pay half of that loan down. We'll throw $30,000 into that loan.
Well, let's find out what a fuel tank's going to cost us first. So we need to go inside the John Deere dealership to talk about that?
Well, if they got anything, I'm not quite sure if they're going to have anything.
Let's go take a little gander before we go, and we'll pay off the loan while we're in there.
We'll go over there and we'll take a look. We'll see what they got. Or at least maybe they can order us something. Well, Zoomer, I just got done talking to those guys. They said that they can get us a fuel barrel. It's going to hold about 10,000 liters, which is going to be about perfect for what we need for right now. But the bad thing is you're not going to like what they're going to want for that wash plant. It's pretty used, but a wash plant of this style doesn't go for cheap around here.
Well, how much is that?
They told me for $160,000 we could take that to the claim. I think we're going to have to wait. We just don't have that kind of funds between the loan that we already have to pay and the funds that we got. But as you can see, we did quite a bit of material moving. We made a lot of gold. So I'm thinking if we run another full day of material, I would say that, shortly we'll be able to pay off the rest of that loan. We'll be able to purchase that thing, get it delivered to the claim.
160 delivered?
160 delivered.
Well, it sounds like we need to go work a whole day.
I would agree. I think we got to get a lot more gold out of that piles.
Well, then what are we doing here? Let's get in.
All right, well, let's go. Let's go. All right, well, that's it for that down there. That we got to go get some more gold out of that ground. Hopefully it stops raining shortly. We are dealing with the weather itself. I'm afraid that the cold is going to start coming in pretty dang quick. So we're going to have to be kind of speedy on how we do this.
Yeah, I want to get that thing before winter. I think it's going to sell over the winter.
Yeah, I would agree with you. All right, well, let's go stop at the gas station. We got to put a little bit more fuel in the back of this truck, and let's go grab ourselves a cup of coffee and maybe some wings, and then let's head back out. Let's head back out to the claim and get it working. If you guys did enjoy this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one.